First and foremost, for you guys who liked the last video, please comment and subscribe. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's free. Hit the notification bell. That'll automatically let you know when I do things live and bring you to the next scheme. With that being said, you can also follow me on my Twitter. You can come through and hit the follow and sub button on that. The sub button will get you sub tips to new and more Madden content. This right here is the split slot unstoppable, man, and it's a game changer because it's like, y'all know me, like when I break down schemes, we move pieces and I move players out the way and I show you how to move these players. With that being said, let's get into the scheme. Let's get into the play. Alright, so right now, I'm rocking with the New England Patriots. I said I wanted to go get me a quarterback, always try something different. We are moving in out of the new Keys Cookbook playbook. The playbook is definitely, it's been a game changer. It's also a new playbook that everybody's getting used to inside of the Wave Mint. So as we do that, the play is going to be inside Hail Mary. It's what I put it in. It's going to be in split slot, and the play is going to be called Strong Flood. The play may look simple, but at the end of the day, we are doing things that nobody else is doing. Now, we are running against the 3-4-I, which is literally unstoppable. And it's a couple things that we're going to do to change a lot of stuff for this to move. Now, as you can see, if we run this play regular, all we have is basically, we're just going to have the outside. We're not going to have anything moving towards. But when we do certain changes, as in like to kill this cover 3, all you got to do is basically like one different thing. You take Hogan and put him on a drag, and next thing you know, you have a small mini drag between Mitchell and Hogan. But you're going to throw to Edelman. We are moving a piece. We are taking away that cornerback and that safety to lounge for Edelman to get open. And as you can see right here, bam, wide open. And if you had a faster wide receiver, he'll be gone. He'll be gone. Now, don't think that you don't get tips from me every week, every 2 to 3 days that these schemes are not working. These schemes are working. The schemes that I have on my YouTube, you need to watch them all because they all works. As you can see right here, as we put in the drag implicates that we move this guy down. We just hold him down. That's what the drag does. The drag is going to hold this guy down. And instead of the long route, this route to the running back is going to hold this guy down, which puts Edelman in position to get in behind open every single time. This is for cover 3. This is for cover 3. How you can tell this is cover 3 easy. Cover 3 is always the one safety at the top, or the one safety at the bottom, one safety at the top, or just one safety at the top. If it was man-to-man, there will be more up tightly onto the man and one up and one safety at the top if it was more than that. But that's all you need to do is just drag this one guy, Hogan, and he's basically going to be wide open. Now, if you wait too long, you may have Hogan and White open in the middle, but at the end of the day, I would just simply go ahead and drag him. We wait till Edelman get open, and bam, we hitting that all day, and then off to the races. Now, if it's anybody else, I'm telling you, you're going to be going for a touchdown. So let's get into cover 4. And basically, like I said, I put it in Hail Mary inside of the play. The play is Strong Flood. So now we're going to do the cover 4. And this is the infamous cover 4 drop show too. Alright, so this cover 4 is different. We all know that out routes beat cover 4. So we want to put 2 out routes there. Now, the out routes are going to beat cover 4 no matter what. So we're gonna leave the out routes there. But what we want to do is we can also either block this running back here, and then we can motion this guy here. Now, what this is going to do is this is going to allow something over the middle between White and the C route with Edelman, and you have the open guys here. So this is not going to take long. So you have that, or you have this route right there. Bam. All right, so listen. Because we're moving pieces and we got things open, and I want to show you guys to be unstoppable and realistic with yourselves. So when we move this thing open right here, you either have the low or high read. That's all Madden's been about, is low or high read. Now, we have this guy on the cut right open. Easy, easy. But let's say if your guy do catch on to the out routes that you're going to do, he's going to be in the cover 2 and play cloud fence, and he's going to pick it off. Without that being picked off, we have the scheme here for the running back here to either get the little few yards that you need, or we move the pieces, and that's what I keep telling you about. We moving pieces. The piece was for this route to even held this route down. Now we have this C route open again with Edelman, which is a good route. He drops the ball, but at the end of the day, you have this wide open. Look at all this room right here. All this room, everything is wide open. You will never miss that. And how you know you're in the cover 4? Because those guys, look at the CBs playing 10 yards back off of the cornerbacks. They're going to be even with each other. The safety's going to be even. The linebackers are going to be even. And even these two guys that's sitting here on the pass rush are going to be even. That's how you know you in the cover 4. Okay? So now with that being said is we still got the out routes. We still got this. I'm going to set it up one more time. You block this guy for the extra coverage. You have the low and high read between those guys. And you basically have the route. Now basically you're gonna have, look, you're gonna have that route all day. You make the moves, it's a wrap. I'm telling you, this is so much of a game changer that people don't know. This is basically Madden pro player type stuff, and that's how I feel I am, and that's what I bring to you guys. I even had pro people run the schemes from me last year. Now if you run the cover 3 route against this, you'll just have the drags most likely the same thing with. You'll most likely have the drags and stuff like that, but you'll have like the little stuff that's open. So you'll have the drags, you'll have that route. But I would go ahead and take the drags. If you do the cover 3 route, I would mostly take the drags. It's 10 yards every time. With that being said, you will have this route open, that C route, but you have to snipe it fast. You cannot wait alone, but you still have this route open right here. You see that? And we are in the cover 4. So it still works for cover 3 and cover 4. That this route works because we're moving these pieces and we're holding it down. But you have to throw this fast. You have to throw it right here now. You cannot wait at all to wait and throw the ball for the cover 3 scheme, for the cover 4 scheme. You cannot wait at all, period. All right? So that's that being said there. Now, let's go into cover 2. We want to go to Hail Mary. And the play is split slot. And we're going to go do more stuff in split slot. But I want to start breaking some of this stuff down for you guys to like really know, with that being like really know, like don't do too much, because I feel as though when I give you guys a lot of content, I feel as though you guys are doing way too much. Now if you leave this by itself, you can hit Gordon. Like if you leave this by itself, just y'all know cover 2, the safeties don't get back towards it too much. If you leave it as regular, you'll probably have the Gordon route soon as he pass him. Let's throw that to the back. You got to wait just a little bit more if you want to be technical about it, but we're not going to run it like that at all. We're going to bring back this route over here with Edelman. You're going to get a 3-seam route. Now, with that being said is, you'll still have the low-high read with White, but this time we're slanting Hogan. Reason why we're slanting Hogan, because we want to get Gordon. We can actually get Gordon, Chad. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead. And bam, we got Gordon right there. I'm telling you, he's not going to pay attention at all because it's so much that's going on inside the instant replay. It's so much going on for that one guy to handle. And that's what they're going to do. This little read right here, people are going to deep blue. They don't even deep blue the route anymore because the mid read plays it so well. But if they do deep blue it, you're going to have this guy underneath right here with Hogan going all the way towards. And if he keeps going, he's going to be open if he don't throw that ball. And then you got the underneath C route, which is going to build up towards that too. So that the C route is holding it down and the circle route is holding it down, which making a bigger route for the square route. And then I want you to follow this because we are moving pieces. And guess who else is open in the sense of all of that high-low read? Look at our running back. Look at the yards that he's open for these yards. If White was like a fast running back, like maybe Freeman or Coleman or something like that, he'll be able to get that run off. He'll be gone. No matter what, he'll be gone. I'm sorry for the yawn. He'll be gone no matter what. So as we can see, as we got there, right there, we got white. Bam, we hit white, and then we got yards. Now, if he was faster, he will be able to get those yards in and out the way, and it'll automatically be an automatic touchdown. Now, with that being said, can we get the same play going with the outright? Yes, we can. But the big enough play is that we want to get Gordon open in the middle, and we want to target these things. Now, it's a lot of stuff that we can actually put ahead. It's a lot of stuff that you could do. You could do something like this. You know, whereas though we got white there, you still got the high and low read. But at the end of the day, you still want to be like very secure. I couldn't get the route there, but what I want to show you is the middle. The middle of this sense is open with the Edelman route. If you want to get the Edelman route open, all you got to do is streak Mitchell. Maybe for extra block, we block white. I'm not going to block white here. I want to see how long these guys can hold them up. And bam, we got the route right there to Edelman. And that's how you get the Edelman route open. All you have to do is really be smart and really know your tactics of what you're doing in the sense of doing it. So all we do is we streak the running back going up. We keep the other wide receiver. So if you really wanted to wait and get this route open, he's open about right here. You can actually inside throw this ball and possession catch that rock. No matter what. Now with this guy, he's holding two guys. You have to hit this fast because once he makes this cut, he's no longer going to follow him. He's going to follow this big slant route right here. So he's no longer going to follow him. He's going to follow this guy right here. He's going to be wide open, and your buckets all day. And this is for cover 2. Man to man, it's simple. It's easy. Man to man, most of your routes are going to get open in man to man. All you got to do is basically slant most of the guys. I'm not going to take too long on man to man. I want to keep this in the sense of 12 minutes. I don't want to be long at all, and that's what I'm trying to learn to do because this is basically a scheme, but it's a one-play scheme to kill all coverages. You see what I'm saying? So you don't want to be too long. So we're going to slot flood, and then we're going to go to a man-to-man. And we can either go into a dime. Really doesn't matter which man-to-man it is. And we could just slant this guy over. You can leave that route. Honestly, you can leave that route there and just block this guy. It really doesn't matter what you do in man-to-man. All you know is you're going to have people open no matter what in man-to-man. And that's Hogan. He's not that fast, and he's wide open on that play. Now in the sense, you're going to have this. You're going to have your C route open as well, and that's what I'm trying to show you guys. You're going to have your C route open as well. So even if he's open, you could throw that rock right there, and he's open. And then you're going to have this guy open, and look how open this guy is. All you got to do is lob that ball up, and he's going to be open. But only thing is about lobbing the ball up is it depends who your quarterback is. It depends who your quarterback is, and if your quarterback overthrows that ball too much, he's probably going to throw it to one of the safeties, and that's going to be about it. So that's basically it, man. I'm your boy Classic Keys. We definitely went over at least a little bit of 12-minute mark. We had the 13-minute mark, and that is the game changer. The split slot is going to hold you down. You're going to be unstoppable in that formation. Just make sure you have the read of a cover 3, a cover 4, a cover 2, and man-to-man. I show you this every key point of each video that we do. Now, I'm going to get back into playing a little bit more, Ultimate Team, seeing what the stuff is like. So just definitely hit that follow on my Twitch. The link is going to be below. It's the same thing as my YouTube, so it's not hard to follow. So make sure you guys subscribe, comment, and like. This get more 20 or more likes in the next few days. I can put out a scheme before the next week come out. So just basically hit the like button and do your thing. So all right, man, I holla at y'all, and just y'all know what to do, man. I holla.